Hello everyone, welcome to the Roughly Games Projects channel. This is Aaron. Basically, just wanted to go ahead and do the tutorial, basically continuing about how to use the VAS system and creating a variation system with that. I'm sorry it took a bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling that great. Ended up getting sick, so basically that's why I'm also a week late on this as well. But otherwise, I hope to go ahead and have this video out there within this week. That way, you all can be watching this and be good. It should be uploaded. Basically, today's Veterans Day, the 11th, so hopefully it'll be up by tomorrow. So, but in this video, I just wanted to go ahead and just show you what we're working with. I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to go ahead and create the data table for what we're going to be working on and how to use that data table to go ahead and help with the project. So, okay. Alright, what we got here is just 3 basic units to go ahead and help in the process of showing the different parts of variation. Right now, if I was to play it, they all look the same, and if you notice, there's now a mask on them because I was actually able to create the status of the Vertex Animated Mask as well. So as you see, they all wear their little what's known as a hound nose mask, so on their helmets. So as you see, there they are. Looks pretty cool, but the catch is they all look the same. We want to make that different. So what I find is we will begin first within the unit base itself, or basically the file for the whatever character you're developing, and I would say we create a new macro. Now, macro basically is a piece of code that can be put anywhere within your code and would function, and it's important for this one to be a wildcard code. I'll show you what that is here in a minute, but we're going to create this and we're going to call it get array. Alright, so that's what it's going to be called, get array. And on the input part, we're going to do this. We're going to say array, basically. And then you're going to set that to wildcard. So, and we're going to also set that as an array. And then on the output, we're going to create a new thing that's it's wildcard, but it's a single variable. Alright, and that will be called, I would just say output is fine, because there's going to be many different things you can use with this code. Because the fact it's wildcard, instead of it being restricted to some of the things you'll see, like in the case that we're going to be using for this project, it's going to be name, the name basically variable, instead of the variable just being a name. You could do it for textures, you could do it for models, you could do it for whatever. Matter of fact, I'm going to create another video after this one, it might be a little bit before this one, but showing you how to do it normally and stuff, like not without the Vertex Animation System. So, but here we go. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to get a get, and I believe it's a get copy. No, it's a get reference, actually. Let me do that again. Reference, I believe. No, it's a copy. It's get copy. My mistake, everybody. Get a copy. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to want to get a length. Alright. And then you're going to do a minus, or subtract, basically a -1. Is basically the way this one will be set up here. Alright, and then that will be plugged into the output, because I'll explain why here in a moment. Okay, and then you're going to get another thing that's random integer in range. So, and the max is basically from minimum to 0 to max to, I believe you plug it into that, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me check my notes really quick. Alright, I'm back. It turns out, yeah, basically this is correct, right? Enter the range and you just plug it directly into get. Boom, just like that. This piece of code will help you throughout the entire process of making your game, right here. This piece of code, it's really important. So, here we go. So we're going to do that. And then now we have to create the data table. The data table will actually make the differentiations and stuff like that for your models. So what you do is we're going to go over to the data file. As you see right here, I created the file data, and then the data table I created a special area for structs. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to blueprint, and you're going to get a structure. So S, and we're going to just go put this as structure, and we're going to say that basically Vertex Animated Parts. Okay, and then in this structure, we're going to just create a very simple system, because the way that the Vertex animation system is, because the fact all the materials and everything are preset within the data table, as you'll see here. Basically, like if I scroll down right here, as you see material for the body, the face, the hair, all of this, basically, the visors, the various variants. Basically, it has everything right there. Matter of fact, I just realized there are some variants missing, but I'm not going to really worry about that right now, because we're mostly going to just focus on, if anything, just changing out the visors on the helmets. But however, this is to just show the basics of how to do this. So okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and we're going to go to helm we're going to call this helm visor names. Okay, names. Okay, and we're going to put name here, and then we're just going to go ahead and add another one really quick. Oh yeah, you can say visor names and make it an array, and we're going to say helms, helm names. Let's do that, helm names. So basically, you're just creating the names. This is a very simplistic one. I'll show you an example from one of my other projects of something I did that's a little more complex. But otherwise, yeah, so we're just going to have the helmet names and visor names. We're just going to do that really quick. I know I misspelled visor, but it's alright. Alright, so now, what we're going to want to do is create a function. And the function is part of the setup. So what we're going to do is create a new thing called set up visor variants. Okay? And then what we're going to do is first, we're going to go ahead and make a new variable calling upon, oh, we got to create it first though, the data table. Basically, we're going to go ahead and do this really quick here, and then we'll create the data table. So we're going to say helm, or basically let's say vat variant, vat var, we're going to say vat var underscore dt. So there we go. So basically, Vertex animated variant data table. Alright, we're going to look up a data table row. Data row handle, compile it really quick. We'll set it here in a minute, but not yet. So, alright, and then we're going to go ahead and go back to data table. Right click really quick on miscellaneous, and you're going to go to data table. And what we're going to do is from here we're going to select the that parts, the SVAT parts. Hit OK, and we're going to go data table dt, basically that variance. Right? Alright, as you see, we get rows here, and we could just name it. We'll name this one helm visors. See, now what's the thing is if you had different types of armor that you wanted in various things and stuff like that, you could actually do this. So within this one row called helmet visors, which is just the basic row, we're going to add all the visors names. Okay, so we got, give me a minute here, we have to go to the variant itself. Alright, okay, so we go back here. Here, chainmail, shoulders. Yeah, see, we got to grab the names, like this one here. Hound skull unreal. So boom, we throw that there. Capitals, clap visor unreal. And then visor, you basically just copy the names and put it right on over. So there you go. You have all those mentioned. So hit save. There we go. That's that, and now we go back to our character here, or basically the unit. We grab the table, and then we set it to the visors. Okay? And so now what you're going to do is grab this, get data, or hold on. We break it, right? Give me a minute. Oh yeah, back to data table row handle, and then we get data table. Get data table row, and we just grab the row name to whatever you set it to. Basically, that's what it does. So it becomes universal. Whatever the row's name is set to, it will grab that. And so thus you set it to the variant, and then eventually you break the structure. Basically, that's what you do. You break the various parts, and then you get these. Now this is where the get array comes in. You just drag it right on in, drag the names in here, and then what you do is you just simply drag out here, and we say get. I'm trying to remember exactly how it's put in code. Variant. Because there's a specific thing. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let me look at my notes again to go ahead and find out. Alright, now I remember. Okay, what you have to do is drag out the pieces you want to work with. In this case, it's the visor, so we drag out the visor here. Alright, and so we say set variant by name. Alright, and so you drag it out here. You drop the output there. You set it here. Okay, and that should be it when it comes to that. And so eventually you come out here. So the event begin play. We're going to drop the variant, the function of the variant right here. So it'll set up immediately. So now, as we fire up the game, they're still the same. Okay. Let's check what's going on here. So it goes, it checks this, steps in the go and walk, and everything else. Okay. Goes from the data table. It's the variant by name, which is supposed to affect it. That's interesting. Should be working. Give me 1 moment. Okay, numbskull me. I just realized really quick. It's simple. Watch. We hit play. Yeah, they don't have their mask anymore. But watch. After 5 seconds, boom. They have the different variant mask. See, these ones got the uplifted mask, and then he's got the hound nose. And if we do it again from the beginning, 5 seconds. Oh, all of them have the hound nose. Okay. So that time it decided to do that. It gave them all hound nose. Okay. Do it again. As we see, yeah, we got, oh, even all three. All 3 of them were right there. So there we go. Yeah, see, there you go. Different variations going on right there. As you see, that's it. It's actually not too complicated to create the variant system for the Vertex animation thing, because of the fact all the materials are set and stuff. Now, there are more complicated things you could do with the Vertex animated system, which I will show you really quick from my own personal project that I'm working on, of basically setting up like colors and stuff like that for the units. That way they all kind of look different with their various colors. So let me do that really quick. Just 1 moment. Okay. So now we're back, and I'm looking at this project here. This is something I set up where basically straight up it asks the unit type and stuff like that and what kind of unit you're dealing with. So we'll just go to the fighting aspect unit. See, it has to set up skin, set up chest armor. You can set up all this stuff for your unit. As you see, it's very blank here. There's nothing being depicted. But however, as if I was to start the game and stuff, you would see that change. Let me go to one of the functions here. Hold on, moving. No, that's not what we want. I'm gonna go units. The look. Okay. So let's go to chest armor really quick. All right. So okay, with chest armor, basically I have a data table which is set with a certain type. Now this is the way I set it up here for this one. Okay. You have your basic table that has your units and the basic information of that unit, basically how much they cost and everything, because this is for an RTS basically. So basically how much they cost and everything in one table, and then that table breaks off, and then within it is held the other table for what kind of armor they would have, and you have different things set up for that armor. And so you would get the row name for that, and then it would pull off, get the name of the armor, and then do this. Now this is the part I wanted to show here. Now what you can do is do this. You can get the material from the mesh, basically from the Vertex animated you know what I mean, the Vertex animated mesh. Thank you. It just came out of my mouth. But anyway, so you just simply get its material. You get the reference number for that material, and you go ahead and call the create dynamic material instance. And so it will target, and you can tell it which one to exactly go for and what material. And then what you can do is actually, like right here, I have a special variable called player color. And what it will do is update the unit to have the color. Now, if I'm right with the concept of the player color, I set it up in the controller. See, player colors right here in the controller. So if I was to go ahead and take the player color here and make it green, let's say, alright, I hit play. Give it a minute here. I know it takes a bit to load. Oh boy. Going slow, aren't ya? There we go. I believe it should turn... Oh, nope, I'm wrong. It did not turn green. Okay. I thought it would. It did not turn green. See if I put down a building, will it turn green? Oh, yep. See, there we go. Yeah, see, it's supposed to do that. As you see, it became green. Because that's what's supposed to happen with it. Okay, and then the storehouse. Come on, let me set it up. Oh, yeah, now you're being a fart, aren't you? There we go. Comes green. See, it's driven by the player color, so I don't know what's going on. I have to fix that within the unit. As you see, you got the different units here. Some wearing elven helmets and stuff like that. Different helmets, different shields, different even weapons. See different axes in their hands and stuff like that. Even if you look at the pants are different colors as well. See, that one's brown, that one's blue, there's even a red color. But yeah, that's what you do, is you could actually set it up with a dynamic color system. So it's really super handy for that too, in creating your different variations. So, but otherwise, this is the video. It's really short. It actually isn't super complicated. It's just, unfortunately, like I said, I got sick and stuff during the week, so that wasn't too fun. But otherwise, yeah, still getting over it. But otherwise, there you go. I hope this video was helpful. Go ahead and feel free to review it, rewind it, stuff like that, and learn from it. I'm trying not to go ahead and keep out anything. I'm trying to give you everything I can about working with the variant animation system. The next video that I will probably be dealing with the variant system is for basic Unreal games, so that way a person who's not working with the system can learn how to do it there too. So I'll show that really quick, and then as well I'll be hopefully coming out with an update about the game project I've been working on. I changed systems of what that is. It was going to originally be the basic multiplayer combat system I was going to use, but after going in and seeing some of the updates for the flexible combat system, I checked it out, and then also I finally figured out with that how to get a variant system working for it. So, but definitely I'll go ahead and share more on that in the future. Like I said, I'm not going to promise exactly when I'll be coming out with these videos. Life's unpredictable, but hopefully soon, God willing. Alright, you all have a wonderful day, and God bless you, and have a great day.